What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Arcane Nexus. This is the continuance. If you've been following the other videos that I put out, it is the Rumi Oracle messages for the month of July. And I have been shuffling accordingly. So Spirit picks whatever sign comes out using the Barbieri Zodiac Oracle. And the Oracle messages, the deck that I'm using, in case you are wondering and want to know, is by Alana Fairchild. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell so you get notified for future readings that I do, as well as other videos, because I don't just do readings. I do read other types of knowledge, such as the Practical Guide to Personal Freedom, a Toltec Wisdom book by Don Miguel Ruiz, the Four Agreements. I've been reading this. Now, I started it out. You can check out, there is a playlist. If you are interested in the Four Agreements. I just got done doing the fourth agreement a couple days ago, so feel free to check that out and check out other videos as well. Okay, moving on. We're going to cleanse the energy space because I was feeling like we need to cleanse the energy space, which is always a good thing. You want to always make sure to cleanse your aura, and as well as your sacred space. And yeah, so I'm using Palo Santo right now. I've already meditated on the energy and shuffled the cards. Some for you, the viewer. Cleanse the energy space. Do the figure 8 for infinity. For bringing in the light grid and bringing in all protective white light energy and securing our energy space. So take a deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. And welcome. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, connected through the rainbow bridge to my higher self, as I am a channel for spirit, for messages to come through. Who will this message be for specifically? Excuse me. What sign is this message for specifically? Please and thank you. Messages for what zodiac sign specifically? All right, Gemini. Go ahead and shuffle the deck a couple times. again, thank you for tuning in. I hope everybody's doing good. Sorry the messages are coming out a little slow today, but it is what it is. I've had an eventful 2 days, and it's been exciting. So I hope everybody's safe and well. So Gemini out here with the number 3. So you might be seeing 333 a lot, the number 3. Also, what we have on the board here is Spirit really wanted to highlight, and I've talked about this in the other reads as well. For the other signs, we have Saturn out here with the number 19. 9 and 1 is 10. We're going to reduce that to a 1. We got planet Mercury here with the number 15, which 5 and 1 is 6. Venus with the number 16. 6 and 1 is 7. Pluto, number 22, is a master number. We won't change that number. We'll keep that. You can also find the information for the message behind number 22, as well as other numbers and synchronicities on my community post. So be sure to check out the community post if that's something that you're interested in, feel pulled to do so. We also have planet Neptune here. With the number 21, 2 and 1 is 3. Alright, let's see. What messages, Rumi, do you have for Gemini? What messages do you have for Gemini, please? Messages for Gemini. Messages for Gemini, please. We have 1. You got the card number 1. So I'm going to put that right there. And then on top of that, I'm going to give you a better view. Number 1 also has the number 6 on it, so if the number 6, I'll put a meaning behind that number. But this, a lot of you, maybe you're a life past 6, perhaps. I have abolished duality from myself. I have seen the 2 worlds as one. One I seek, one I know, one I see, and one I call. Rumi. You look for me, and what do you see? You. Am I playing games with you? Holding up a mirror for you to behold God? Yes. These are games of love and truth. Look for me, and find yourself. For I am you and you are me, and together we are one, playing hide and seek in love's great playground. Like molten gold poured from the furnace of divine love, excuse me, into a one-of-a-kind mold, you are created uniquely and of divine essence. You are both the lover and the beloved. There is no aspect of your life separate from your spiritual journey, and there is no aspect of you that is not of divine origin. So then, why the frowning, the fear, or the questioning? Let me share a sublime secret with you. Let me whisper into your heart. Let me do this, and let me whisper into your heart now. There is nothing to fear. all is unfolding according to the divine genius, and there is a sweet shift in store for you. No matter how dire circumstances may appear to be, or despairing you may feel, there is still an avenue through which fulfillment and resolution will be granted. This will for sure happen. That is because the divine seeks wholeness of the one. That means anything and every part of existence, and that includes you and all aspects of your being and life. It is claimed by the divine. Your return to the divine is demanded. Every part of you, every life circumstance. The divine keeps rigorous, flawless accounts. Therefore, nothing shall be left unaccounted for. Not even that which seems to be outside divine attention and grace at this moment. You must remember that you are a living heart, the dweller at the center between heaven and earth, star and soil, light and dark. If you cannot summon the joy to rise up and meet the divine beloved, fear not. That cunning lover lies deep within the depths, waiting to gather you into sacred embrace as you descend into darkness. Either through flying or falling, you shall be caught and tangled up in divine embrace. So fear not. Cast aside worry and concern. Know that you are thoroughly itemized on the divine ledger, and not one moment of your struggle or suffering shall miss the hawk-like gaze of the ever-attentive and heavenly beloved. This oracle comes to you with particular guidance. There is a friction or conflict within you or your life right now, a sense perhaps of being pulled in more than one direction and confusion because of this. You are questioning which path to take, this way or that way. What if you choose this path and it turns out the other would have been better? But how can you know right now what choice, if any, is most needed in your life? So many questions your mind is scurrying. There is no other word for it. Backwards and forwards it goes, to and fro, trying to settle upon the truth. I love you too much to allow this to continue unchecked. Surrender it. Give it up. The truth you seek is this. You shall be. You shall manifest your destiny just as the acorn grows into the oak tree. You cannot be other than what you are, and as you accept this, life responds. It breathes and relaxes around you, so what you need can come to you way more easily, and it finds you. Drawn to the need in you that is natural and inviting and not a cause for anxiety or distress. The need leads to satiety. What is desired and what fulfills the desire is one. They are lovers that come to each other naturally, even through darkness and confusion, drawn to each other, following the natural course of the universe to become one. So do not fret and do not fear, my beloved. Do not hold back from that which feels incomplete out of anxiety or distress. It is just the lover that will soon be joined by the beloved. You are recognizing the moment before this occurs. So do not fret, and instead, let that inner lover loose upon your life. Allow her to shake out her hair, put on her most sensuous perfume, and laugh as she dances barefoot in the fields of lush grass and fragrant flowers. Let her tempt her beloved to come close, because she can be seen, she can be heard. Her movements send her scent through the air. She entices the yearning beloved to her, and soon enough they meet, and it becomes possible for yet again two to become one. And then there will be wild peace and ecstatic contentment that is within you. If there is any part of you struggling to surrender the conflict between the old and the new, between what has been and what needs to be, between passion and duty, creativity and rationality, between this role or identity, then know this: even the conflict serves. Don't choose either one and believe that it is the answer. Sometimes the sacrifice is not one or the other, but the idea that it can only be one or the other at another level, a level of divine resolution. There is beyond the apparent polarity and conflict a third way, the rising up to where and there is only one perfection taking place at a constantly. Open your heart, you'll find the bridge to understanding and trusting in that perfection there, where it has always been and will always be. Do not worry, all is happening exactly as it should. This oracle brings you particular guidance. There is a resolution and a perfect coming together of elements in your life that might have seemed disparate or in conflict. Something you have been trying to integrate is so very nearly ready to click into place. Perform the sacred honoring ritual and stay with your process. The coherence, the integration, the balance and coming together you seek is on your horizon, approaching you swiftly right now. The following will be your sacred honoring ritual. So, take a deep breath through the nose. Out through the mouth. And give yourself a moment. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. When you are ready, place your hands at your heart and say aloud, Rumi, who loves me unconditionally. I gaze into my heart and you are there. I gaze into your heart and see my own face. We are one. This oneness is contagious. May it swiftly affect every aspect of my inner world so that my outer existence aligns gently with perfect harmony with the great divine beloved. You and I are one with the perfection of divinity unfolding now and always. Through grace and my own free will, so be it. Note: when you are ready, place your hands in prayer position and bow your head in reverence and recognition to the other divine plan unfolding. Say, I surrender into the one truth of divine perfection, which includes my own divine destiny now. Through mercy and grace, so be it. When you are ready, simply close your eyes and bow your head again. Then you have completed your sacred honoring ritual. All right, Gemini, and that's perfect too, because everything it was saying, right? The Lover's card is Gemini energy, and the regular traditional tarot. Original traditional tarot would be the Rider-Waite deck. But there's many decks out there that work off the same basis. So, however, the Lover's card is Gemini energy. So, how this all came out was perfect, and I just love how Spirit works when it comes to these messages. They're so great, they're so beautiful, they're so wonderful, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell so anytime that I release a video, you'll get notified. And drop a comment. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Always remember that. In other words, eat the fish and spit out the bones. Thank you for tuning in to Arcane Nexus. With much love from my heart to yours, and all high vibration of the highest vibrations. Namaste.